The CGI is used exactly the way CGI should be used, which is very subtly. So it still holds up. But there really isn't a lot of it. Most of it's miniature work.
It stands out. Like, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
suddenly a miniature.
I will say it is not as bad as The Spy Who Loved Me or any of the Roger Moore era or even like Moonraker. Like, I think it's a step in the right direction because it's something a little more grounded, a little more real.
The base in the building exploding, the MiGs exploding.
The radar and the fact that they play it backwards to make
Oh,
that effect.
I
look.
noticed the backwards playing.
Yeah, it's like water doesn't drain like that, where it's shooting up. So obviously for some logistical reason, it was easier to pump water in. So film it forward and then reverse the footage. So it looked like water was coming out rather than filling the lake with water and then naturally draining it. Who knows why? It's clear they just didn't make any of the miniatures big enough. But, this movie predates Lord of the Rings, so what do you expect? They should have made all of them bigger, especially the radar that had to deal with water. Because if you don't make a miniature big enough, water kind of looks off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can tell that the water is just kind of lapping up against a diorama. They needed to make it bigger to make the water not look big, if you know what I mean.
I mean, Charlie, they probably made that thing pretty big to begin with.
Yeah, sure they did, but it just has to do with the nature of water. And if you don't make your scale model big enough, it's literally that the water looks big.
Yeah.
And it just has to do with the physics of water. And that's why you need to make your scale model a certain size so that the water looks natural. But the Bond crew didn't learn this lesson until Casino rolled around.
Basically, it's at third scale. The reason we're at third scale is because water still scales okay at that. And then the dressing becomes the real sort of miniature work.
But I still think it all holds up a lot better than just CGI.